Alright, so let's go through the question 5, the rate of change. It's given that we are given y equal to 2x plus 16 over x minus y, right? And that they tell us that both x and y are positive. So x, y is equal to positive and they vary with time. So find the value of y such that the rate of increase, of y, right? So meaning that dy dt is equal to twice the rate of decrease of x. So it's about 2 times rate of decrease of x. So dx dt lah. Okay, so the very first step is actually to write this thing down. So dy dt is equal to 2 times dx dt. And you notice one thing is they say that the rate of decrease means that this thing is actually negative. Of course, if this is negative, right, the 2 right here must be negative 2 also. Because my dy dt is a rate of increase, meaning that the dy dt must be positive. So this thing is positive. Okay, so since I know negative times negative, right, is positive, so that's why I know that this is negative 2. Okay, so the very first step is actually to also write down the chain rule, meaning dy dt equal to dy dx times dx dt. Okay, and if you notice one thing is that you compare this and you compare this thing, right, they actually looks the same. The left hand side is dy dt, the right hand side is dy dx, then this is something like here, right? Then next will be dx dt. So this is dx dt. Okay, so I can safely conclude that dy dx, right, is equal to negative 2. So this is something I can conclude. Okay, the next step is actually to differentiate the y, dy dx, right? Okay, so the second step, I put the so you can see it's actually you must use quotient rule, right? So meaning remember the mnemonic, so u and v. So dy dx, right? Okay, low t high minus high t lah. So low is x minus 1, t high, right, means you differentiate the top. So differentiate the top, you will get 2 minus of high t lao, right? High t lao is 2x plus 16. You differentiate the bottom. So you differentiate bottom is 1, just 1. Then the whole thing over v square, the low square. So when you do the so-called simplification, right, if I do it correctly, negative 18 over x minus 1 bracket square. So that is how we do the dy dx. Okay, so after we get all this already, right, okay, now I just simply go to the third step. Third step, you want to find this, right? So negative 2 is equal to this. So negative 18 over x minus 1 square, right, is equal to negative 2. So you just do a bit of manipulation. You should be able to get this. X minus 1 bracket square is equal to 9. Square root both sides. X minus 1 is equal to plus minus 3. Because you square root 9, you will get plus minus 3. Okay, then you will get 2 answers, right? X is equal to 4 or negative 2. So since they already tell us that x is positive, x and y is positive, right, means that you must reject this. So x is equal to 4. So but they want the value of y. Okay, so of course I must go back to the original equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 16 over x minus 1. So you just sub inside. The 4 you sub inside here. You sub inside here. So if you do it correctly, you should get 24 over 3, which is equal to 8. Yeah, so that is how we actually do this question. The important thing is actually this. The dy dt is equal to negative 2 d times dx dt. Why is it negative 2? Let me just repeat myself. So dy dt is positive because it's a rate of increase. Then dx dt right here is a negative because they say the rate of decrease of x. So I must put a negative sign associated to it. So since this is negative, so the 2, you cannot just put 2. You must put negative 2 because the right hand side and left hand side must have the same sign. So left hand side is positive, right? Right hand side right here must also be positive. So that is how we actually do this question.